and welcome to your pick a card reading for May 2019. As many of you probably noticed, I haven't gotten to your readings for each zodiac sign. My schedule really just isn't allowing for it right now. So I thought I would at least bring you monthly messages that you can, pick your own card and see if it resonates. That being said, they are general. Not every reading is going to connect with everyone watching, although I hope they do. So I hope that this is helpful enough for you for the month of May, and I promise as soon as my schedule allows, I will get back to your readings for each zodiac sign. So I'm going to move stack number 2 and 3 out of the way, and I'm just going to leave room for card stack number 1 and for each stack as I get to it. All right, these are your oracle cards, so I'm going to move those out the way. Let's see what we have. All right, and I apologize for any dappled light in here. The lighting isn't the best today. So it says star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Now that's very hopeful. In addition to that, you have, obviously the star energy is also about wish fulfillment. It also is about divine guidance. So some of you could be navigating by intuition or synchronicity, I like to say, whenever you see the star energy, because it is that kind of like cosmic, universal, cookie crumbs or signs that the universe does lead you to follow. And whenever I think of stars, I do think of constellations and how, people, once upon a time did navigate by the stars. And they always seem to lead us home, right? So I look at the star like, yes, this is your positive energy coming through. I think this is divine guidance. I think this is a guiding light in some way. So hard times are over. Look forward to abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Yes, and possibly wish fulfillment, right? So what do you have your heart set on right now? You might want to consider that for a moment. So it's saying, it might say, well, I feel like it's saying to me, you're on the right track, basically. So what is it that you have your heart set on? Because whatever steps you're taking to navigate yourself to that goal or on the right track or whatever situation you have on your heart, you're on the right path, okay? So you have a lot to look forward to, a lot of good times ahead. All right, what does it say? It says, the wizard, use your skills to aid others. So yeah, I could definitely see this as you being a helpful hand, right? But I also see this as like sometimes your higher self, all right? You connecting with your higher self to give you that helping hand, right? When I think of a wizard, I think of somebody who has been, I guess, a master of his own universe, right? Someone who has, like a magician, someone who's managed to create the life that they want, who is self-actualized, okay? The wizard has many skills. So I look at this like somebody who knows how to create, how to manifest, how to navigate life, how to use its inner ability to then express itself in the outward, right? So yeah, you might use your skills to aid others. If some of you are trying to pursue a personal goal, maybe it's job related, maybe it's like I said, maybe something that you've had on your heart, a dream that you have wanted to see fulfilled for quite some time. I think this is either saying you have the magic to make it happen, right? You already have the magic to make it happen, and that's why you're on this path. That's why you are in the midst of achieving a goal or getting your wish fulfillment, because there's something that you've managed to attain in order to see it through and make it happen. So you have some kind of gift. Maybe that gift is what is going to help you to help others. All right. Maybe that gift is what's helping you help yourself. All right. So I can see this in two different ways. I can see you working your magic to help yourself, and I can see this as others pitching in to help you achieve a goal or a dream or some kind of wish fulfillment that you have for yourself. You have, okay, so here we have a card that says, and you had two cards jump out for you. It says, use your skill to aid others. good fortune, and friendship. So definitely some people surrounding you. You have good people surrounding you. Maybe you have a good tribe right now surrounding you, a support system surrounding you. So I feel like if you have something on your heart, or you would have a wish you want to achieve, you have the right circumstances, the right petri dish, okay, of people, of situations, all these wonderful elements coming together in order to make this happen. It's almost like nothing is coincidence, okay? I'm getting that vibe from the star, and I'm getting it from the wizard. It's almost like nothing is coincidence. So if the universe is lining people up for you right now, it's to help you follow this star energy, okay? I feel like you're on the right track. Good fortune is leading you in the right direction, okay? So it says, look forward to abundance and happiness, enthusiasm, positivity. Yeah, that is fortunate to me, all those good vibes. So I'm looking at the wizard like, you have the skill, you have the perfect environment, you have the right people surrounding you right now to make a goal or wish or something come to fruition. You have love and support. I look at the wizard, I could also see him as equal give and take, right? So not only do you have what it takes to help others, but others are in the right position right now to help you. So that's why the unicorn, the lucky unicorn, is there saying good fortune and friendship surround you, basically. And that would be, that would be a happy circumstance. That would be a situation where you would find yourself full of positive vibes, right? You have the Wheel of Fortune. So fortune twice, fortune in the unicorn, and here in the Wheel of Fortune. So I like this. This is getting interesting. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and that card is all about shifting energies, right? Cycles coming to a close in order to make room for new things. Hard times, yes, like the star says, hard times are over because the Wheel of Fortune gives you a new door to open. I always say with this card, some things have to fall off or out of your life in order to make room for new. So with the star, to me, is affirming the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is affirming the star, vice versa. There is new energy coming into your life with this Wheel of Fortune. And sometimes with the Wheel of Fortune, we're not always prepared for it 100%. It's like sometimes it just takes us by surprise. It hits us like a ton of bricks. And it's like we just have to trust the way that the universe is guiding us. Again, back to the star energy. How is it navigating us right now? Are we willing to trust the divine guidance it's giving us right now and the way that it's leading us and pushing us? So when the Wheel of Fortune card comes up, I got to remind you or people that this is a card where you kind of just have to trust and go with the flow. You don't want to go against the current right now, because it's almost like, think of the wheel as like steering the ship, right? A giant wheel of a boat. You kind of got to let the universe steer the boat right now. There's a reason why a chapter's ending and another one, is opening up to you. And there's a reason why life is kind of navigating you in this direction. Because there's something better on the other side of it. Again, back to the star card, hard times are over. Look forward to better things, pretty much, right? Wishes coming true. Divine timing, divine guidance, you being led to the right people, to the right situations. It's a beautiful like a beautiful energy where, let's say, a symbiotic relationship where you can help others, others can help you. It's reciprocal. That's what I'm seeing from these two cards together. I'm feeling like a reciprocal energy, like you're being led into a space where it will be equal give and take. For some reason, the universe has put you on this path, And it's because it wants to, I think I'm hearing bless, like it wants to bless you. It wants to bless you with something better. It wants to bless you with other things. And it's like you can't make space, okay, in your trunk for new things if you're still carrying around old baggage, okay? That's what I'm getting from just these cards. And it's like, part of me wonders if you've left something behind, or an opportunity was shut away from you, or withheld from you. Maybe a relationship ended. I feel like something ended for some of you. But it's only because it needed to, in order to put you on the right path, in the right situations, to the right people, and your wish fulfillment with the star in the Wheel of Fortune. The right people being, the lucky unicorn energy, saying good fortune and friendship surround you. You being able to use your gifts or your blessing. I mean, being surrounded with good people, you having the ability to share with them in that, okay, with the Wizard. And I almost want to say, something's saying to me, you might have manifested this. Although something might have came to an end with the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, one door opens in order for another to, one door closes so another can open. Something must end in order for something else to begin anew, right? Like, it's almost like part of you might have manifested this transition or this ending. Whether it happened in the way that you expected it to or not is kind of, relevant. It's more like it needed to. It might not have been what you wanted, but it's what you needed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Because the Wizard has the ability to create the life, or create an atmosphere, or manifest the things that he wants. And they might not always come to us in the way that we expect, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. But when they do, hindsight 2020, we're like, okay, well, I'm glad that happened. It might not have been the most, it might have been quite unorthodox as far as the way that it happened, but I'm glad that it did. Like, that's what I'm feeling from this. You have the Eight of Cups, which, is obviously mirroring this Wheel of Fortune, where, things have to fall out or fall away in order for you to move forward in the direction that you need. Because the Eight of Cups is, about pushing forward, moving forward. It is about, saying, I'm worth 10 cups. I want 10 cups. 8 cups are great, but at the end of the day, it's not exactly the full scope of what I feel I deserve, right? The 10 of Cups is like, happiness, joy, the ultimate fulfillment in any situation emotionally, whether that be love, whether that be, anything that's near and dear to our heart. 8 cups might be satisfactory, for a time. But part of you strives or desires more for yourself. And that's when you leave the 8 cups behind. Despite all the love, time, energy, and effort you might have given to those 8 cups, you end up walking away from them because it's not quite enough to fulfill something on a deeper level, right? So you walk away. You leave something behind. You take a spiritual pilgrimage with this 8 of Cups, and you go in search of more. You go in search of your 9 cups. You might eventually be satisfied with the 9 and stay there for a while, or you might move beyond that and then go look for your 10. It is a pilgrimage. It's like taking those steps forward in a, looking for, looking for your heart somewhere. Like that's what I'm hearing. You're looking for your heart. You're looking for what makes your heart skip a beat, whatever that may be. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be any kind of wish or hope or dream. Okay. Anything emotional that you have your heart set on. It does say we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Well, yeah. So those 8 cups weren't a mistake. If you built up those 8 cups, that wasn't a mistake. That was an experience. That was a lesson. Whatever it is that you were leaving behind with those Eight of Cups, that wasn't a mistake. Nothing that we ever experience, in a situation with someone or something is not in vain. It is a lesson that we needed to, apply to our belt of experience in life, right? So it's like, please don't have, I don't know why I'm hearing this, please don't have regrets, okay? Don't have regrets. It's almost like you needed this experience so that way the Eight of Cups could evolve from it. So the Eight of Cups could then become the Nine, okay? Nine of Cups is like very self-actualized, independent, and all of that. So it's like you needed this Eight of Cups experience in order to then evolve from it into the Nine, and then eventually the 10. We're all trying to work our way up there with those cups. Yeah, and here you have the 7. So that's a progression to me. Like you go from the 7 to the 8, right? So I feel like the 7 of Cups, that is kind of like illusion, choice, fantasy, castles built on sand. Like nothing is on solid ground. It's like you want solid ground. You don't want to be up in the air anymore. You want to know where you're going, right? 7 of Cups can feel illusory. It can feel like it's just floating around. Think of the cups in that card. They're just floating up in the sky, and you don't know what's real. You don't know what's solid. You don't know what's a fantasy or not. And it's like you can only live there in that space for so long before you decide, you know what, enough is enough. I have to choose something for myself. And that's where the Eight of Cups comes along. Like it's almost like I'm hearing, I choose me. I choose me. I choose, no more confusion with the 7 of Cups. No more feeling like your head is in the clouds. I'm choosing something now, and I'm walking in the direction of that, okay? And the star is guiding you there. The 8 of Cups is saying, I don't know the way ahead, but nonetheless, I am going to take that step. I'm going to be the master of my own life with that wizard energy. And I'm going to go in the direction that my heart is telling me to go. And I'm going to trust the star energy and know that the right situation, the right people, divine timing, divine guidance, all those things are going to fall into place for me. I'm going to be surrounded by the right people at the right time when I need it, and for my highest good. I'm just going to walk in that and trust in that as I take these steps forward, leaving those 8 cups behind. Okay? So you have you had another 2 cards fall out. You have transformation. You have intuition. I'm going to get to this one in a minute. Okay, so this is like your rebirth, okay? This is like, a caterpillar releasing itself from its chrysalis, coming into its own, being comfortable in its own skin, really evolving, okay? Evolving in itself, stronger for it. They say when, if you see a caterpillar like coming out of its cocoon, not to help it, okay? Because actually helping it will weaken its wings. It needs all that blood pumping through its veins to its wings in order for it to be strong enough to fly. If you help it out, you're going to ease the struggle, which does not allow the blood flow to get to the wings, which then weakens its flying capability, and then it could eventually die. So it's almost like I see it as you're this butterfly, you fought your way out of that cocoon. Okay, you're this moth, you fought your way out of the cocoon, and you're stronger for it. So whatever it is that you were leaving behind with that Wheel of Fortune card and the 8 of Cups, it's made you stronger. It was, like I said, it was a lesson you needed to experience. It was an experience that you had to go through to evolve you with this transformation card. The Wheel of Fortune is also, I like to call it the Wheel of Change, okay? Transformation is change. So I feel like, again, divine guidance from the star, intuition, you just being divinely guided in this direction. This experience that you're evolving from or moving away from has only transformed you. It's changed you. It's evolved you. I think it's made you even more in touch with your intuition because of the experience and the strength that you gained from maybe some challenges in that experience. It's like it was experience that happened so that way you can evolve and be closer, basically one step closer to self-mastery. So please don't have any regrets. This is something that, okay, you might have taken a lot for you to leave it behind, but nonetheless, it was something you needed along your journey. This experience has indeed transformed you, evolved you, changed you, enhanced you, strengthened you. Okay, think of the energy of the butterfly and what it takes to be that gorgeous butterfly. Okay, it's one of those things where you can't be mad at the journey. You know, you can't be mad at it. If it's made you who you are right now, how could you be mad at the journey? It strengthened your intuitive abilities as well. Okay, like the wizard, use your skills to aid others. You might be helping other people as a result of your own experience. You know, you could be, I don't know, I'm hearing like counseling others based on your own experience. You know, you can be a testimonial. You know, if you've experienced something recently, you can speak on it because you've experienced it yourself. So whatever this was, I want to say, be thankful for the experience because it's made you who you are right now. It's strengthened you and strengthened that connection to spirit, to your own intuition, your own higher self. It's gotten you to a point where you've evolved. You've become a wizard in your own right, or a magician in your own right. Self-actualization is what I'm hearing from this, really. And now it's like the universe is trying to bless you and take you to the next step and take you to the next level. You have, see, lots of good fortune here. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the good fortune card or good fortune energy of the unicorn, and then you have this, good luck. Luck is on your side. The universe has your back on this one. So I want to say, don't fear the transition or the changes that are up ahead. I mean, it might feel like everything's up in the air right now with the Seven of Cups, but trust that there's something else on the other side of this door, okay? There's something else on the other side of this change and transition and transformation. There's definitely something on the other side, and I think it's leading to your wish fulfillment. So let's see what we have. Unconditional love, Mary Magdalene. It says, love yourself, others. Again, let me go back here. Use your skills to aid others. All right. Love yourself, others, in every situation. No matter what the outward appearances may be. Yeah, so like, I'm going to go back to the idea that like don't be mad at the experience, don't be mad at the journey. You know, it says find love, I want to say grace, okay? Find grace in the situation. There's a reason for it. Okay? No matter what the outward appearances may be. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can be that illusory, you know, energy, like you don't know what's up, what's down, what's left from right. It's kind of like fantasy. Everything seems up in the air, or it's illusion. It doesn't have solid footing right now or solid ground. So it's like right now, as you make these changes, it might seem like that. It might seem like there's, you know, nothing set in stone, nothing's on solid ground. But I almost want to say with this card, like the star is saying, just trust the guidance, okay? Trust the guidance despite what the outward appearances may look like. Just find love in the situation. Love for self. Part of me wants to say forgiveness. Just forgive, you know, the person or the past situation. Just forgive yourself for what might have transpired, or don't be too hard on yourself, okay? It says, I honor how I want to feel. Yeah. This to me is saying you had to have honored your feelings. You had to have listened to what Spirit was telling you or how you were being intuitively guided. All right, you have the intuition card and you have the star. You had to have been honoring your feelings. If not, you wouldn't have walked away with those 8 of Cups. You know, you wouldn't have walked away. It's almost like you would have resisted the changes with the Wheel of Fortune. You would have resisted the transformation. Okay, like I said, you can't resist the wheel of change. You got to go with the flow because it makes the journey hard. But I feel like you didn't do that at all. There were no mistakes. Again, like this 8 of Cups says, there's no mistakes. You learned from it. And when the time came to leave it behind, you didn't resist. You honored how you felt. You honored what felt right at the moment. And you took those steps forward in search of what you feel is worthy of you. Like I said, you're on a path towards a 9 of Cups and then towards a 10 of Cups, okay? Which is ultimate fulfillment, joy, and happiness in whatever situation. Some of you might be, like I said, might be leaving some situation behind. A career, might have been a person, a relationship, negative energy, you know, whatever it was that you were leaving behind. You honored how you felt because that's what you needed to do and you did it. And now you're setting yourself up for, basically setting yourself up to truly stand in and be receptive of the blessings that await. Okay? So stack 1, this is your reading. I hope it certainly did help. You know, if it did, please do let me know in the comment section down below because I love hearing from everybody. And that's stack 1 for May. All right, I'm going to grab number 2. Let's see what we got for number 2. Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Yeah. I know these aren't tarot, but Cancer energy, possibly. Okay. We have the Dragon, strength and wisdom. Okay, so these 2 cards are kind of like mirroring each other, right? It says charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. The Dragon energy is also telling you to stay strong and discerning because we have, you know, the word wisdom in there. So when I think of wisdom, I think of, you know, wise discernment. Being keen, okay? That's going to help you see a situation clearly for what it is and what it's not. And it'll help you stay on track. That discernment will help you stay on the right path and not get tripped up by things that would, how would you say, maybe be false or misleading, right? You have the 2 of Cups. That could speak of a partnership, a business partnership, the coming together of forces. Can speak of relationships for sure, romantic partnerships. So let's see what else we got here because this is kind of ambiguous right now. Something about staying focused and determined with that Chariot to go in a certain direction. Sometimes, look, and you have the 2 twice. Sometimes 2s are about choice making. You have to make a choice. So if you're making a choice, are you confident in that decision? Are you discerning in that decision? All right, some of you might have to make a choice for this month, a very important one. And with the 2 of Pentacles especially, you might be weighing your options up and down, you know, trying to discern between A or B, negative and positive, weighing your pros and cons. It says, let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush. This is your bravery test. Okay. Bravery test as in maybe, you know, it's taking a lot of courage to maybe make a decision. Maybe this decision is requiring your bravery. in some way. Maybe it's a challenging choice, and that's why the wisdom and strength card come up here to say, hey, this choice is going to require your strength and discernment. But don't get distracted with that Chariot. It's like saying, the Chariot wants to say, please don't get distracted. Stay focused, because the decision is very important. I feel like this is speaking of some kind of coming together, some kind of union, some kind of partnership. Could easily be job related with the Two of Pentacles, okay? Pentacles are about your money, your finances, your career situation. Two of Cups can speak of love, family, friendships, relationships, whether romantic or not. But I feel like there's something to be weighed here in regards to something. Now, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but some of you, if you're in a relationship, you're trying to decide whether to be with somebody or not. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is saying you are weighing the pros and cons of the relationship. Like it has, with this card, it has its ups and downs. It has its ups and downs. Do I really want to be with this person? Do I really want to get back with this person? There's some kind of internal debate I'm hearing with these two cards that could speak about love, or even a career or personal goals decision, or a situation, with somebody important to you, or in regards to something that's on your heart. All right. But there's some kind of decision and weighing of options here. And it might have you unsettled with that Two of Pentacles. I feel like with the Two of Cups, somebody's offering you something. And if you look at, okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to put this up close because I want you to see how the watery energy is kind of like going back and forth between the two cups. This energy is kind of like that, okay? It's like this weighing and juggling, okay? So it's almost like the emotions are, they're kind of bouncing back and forth between you and someone else, or you in this decision. I almost want to say, are you confident? I want to ask, are you confident in your decision making? Are you struggling with the decision? Because that's honestly what I'm feeling, especially with this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords does kind of keep you up at night, okay? It'll kind of keep you up at night, and you'll be worried about it. You'll be stressing over it. You'll lose sleep over it. You're not sure what to do. It's all about your thoughts, your perceptions, what your perspective is on a situation. Swords are also about communication. Are you worried about communicating your decision to somebody? Are you worried that the choice, are you worried if the choice is the right one? Like, I feel like you're on the brink of making a decision, but you're not sure if the choice is the right one for you. That's why you have the Two of Pentacles here. I mean, the Two of Cups could be really wonderful. It could be a meeting of the minds, okay? It could be a soul union, attraction. It can definitely be a soulmate situation. It could just be something that's really meant for you and good for you. It's seeing eye to eye and being on the same page in a situation or with somebody. But there's part of it that you're worried about with that Nine of Swords. And I want to say, with the Nine of Swords, I'm hearing off balance. It has you off balance. And also, I could see that with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is this guy like trying to juggle two things, and it is a balancing act. Okay? So there's something here that has you concerned about the choice that you're making. And the emotions, I want to say, are back and forth, back and forth. I almost want to say it might seem too good to be true. The offer might seem too good to be true. Or you feel that it might be and you don't want to take a risk. But then part of me is like, the Chariot is such a confident energy, headstrong, right? It knows how to find the middle ground. And it knows how to navigate forward despite the teetering, okay? It manages to harness its energy and move straight ahead and go after what it wants. So it's almost like, are you going to allow the worries, the thoughts, the negative thoughts, get in the way of you going after what it is that you want? Are you going to allow that to be a detriment? Like the card says, this is your bravery test. Are you going to take a leap of faith and go after what you want despite the fear? Because the Nine of Swords is definitely a card of fear and worry and stress. So I feel like this decision is going to take some of your bravery in order to go in the direction that you want to go in. There's a need for discernment. Okay? You have the Gift and you have the Dolphin. It says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I want to say, I don't know, I'm hearing reaping rewards. And then you have the Gift. So there's a decision to be made here. Yeah, that has to do with maybe a seed that you've planted previously in the past. Like it says here, from something you did in the past. So you might have planted the seed of something. And now it's time for you to reap the rewards of that previous or that manifestation that you have been working on. You have to decide just to step in that. I guess it's what I'm saying. To finally be in a position where you're creating vessels to receive that gain from all the hard work you've put in previously up until now. So there's something to bless you with as a result of this choice. But it's like, are you going to let the fear of the Nine of Swords get in the way of you finally sealing the deal? And I'm saying that with the Two of Cups. There's something to be achieved now. That's why the Chariot says stay strong and stay focused. Don't let your thoughts get out of whack. You're already on the right track. You're on your way to making something happen. You're so close. There might, I don't know why I'm hearing, there might be a, what's the right word? It's almost a curveball, I guess. That's what I'm hearing. Curveball. I think the curveball is coming from a decision that you have to make. The curveball is coming from a decision that needs to be made. Once the decision is made, though, the seeds that you've planted in the past will start to reveal themselves, will start to bear fruit, will start to grow. So this is a very positive card, and what's crazy is there's a little bit of synchronicity in the imagery here. Okay, you have this water leaping from cup to cup. You have the dolphin. There's water here. There's water there. You have the sun. You also have the sun. So I am looking at this like there might be a curveball, all right, that's maybe throwing you off balance in some way in regards to a decision, a final decision that has to be made towards something important to you or relationship. But whatever this is, once you get over or get past that curveball, the gifts and the blessings and the manifestation and the seeds that you've planted will start to take root. They will start to reveal themselves, and pretty much the card is saying you'll have nothing but good things to gain. This is your bravery test again. The curveball is the test. Yeah, the curveball is the test. The situation might throw a curveball at you, but are you brave enough to catch it and not let it steer you off track? You plant the seeds, you watch it grow. This card is saying you have something to gain from the seeds that you've planted already, or from the things that you've already put into motion. Now it's time for you to reap the rewards and truly gain from the work that you've put in. Some of you could be choosing between a job, like getting offered a job and having to decide, and it's a different kind of partnership or situation, and you're not sure if it's the right thing for you. Could be weighing the pros and cons of a relationship. It's when I think of like planting seeds in the past, it could have been a relationship from before. I know there's not like a 6 of Cups or anything like that, but or Wheel of Fortune, mind you. But it does give me the vibe that maybe some, what goes around comes back around, and I think it's from this card and the gift card. Something from the past is coming to fruition now, or coming back around to bring you rewards or gift you with something or bless you with something. And you're already on the right track, and there is a curveball here, some kind of decision that's going to throw things off course a little bit. But it's almost like, are you brave enough for the challenge? Are you brave enough to catch that curveball and keep going in the direction that you had already gone in? Are you going to let it steer you off track? That's the question. The steering off track, I feel, is coming from this 9 of Swords. So let's see what we have here. We have Rhiannon. It says, Sorceress, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So yeah, again, do you have the discernment? You're already on the right track. Are you going to let maybe some worry or some decision steer you off course? You've already manifested or planted some seeds. Okay, you've already planted seeds. You're on the verge of manifesting those seeds and watching them grow. Some kind of gain, something to be gained, right? Because you've already manifested your intentions into reality. And it says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is all about your perceptions, your thoughts, your perspective. What is your perspective? Are they based, in negativity, or, where are your thoughts right now? Because you can change the way you think. All right, you can get out of that negative headspace. You don't let that negativity or whatever those thoughts are steer you off course. It's like it's telling you, it's reminding you to lean on faith. Trusting that the universe has your back on this one. Trusting that despite the curveballs, you are wise and discerning enough to stay focused and on track. you can change the way you look at things. And what's the saying? You can change the way you look at things, and I guess things around you will change. Or I don't know exactly the quote. If you know it, please do leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I think it's the way you think about things. I don't know. I'll find the quote and I'll put it in the timestamp next to the number 2, okay? So I do feel like this is about you changing your thoughts, your perspective, staying focused and on course, not allowing the curveballs to throw you off guard, because you've already been in the throes of manifesting something and now it's finally coming to fruition. So you're like literally on your way there, okay? So this is number 2. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to, pause the video, plug in my charger. Again, I'm low. I'm going to clean these up and I'm going to get to your stack number 3. Okay, stack number 3. All right, what do we have for you? All right, it says, Fool, have the courage to embrace change, take risks, be adventurous. Absolutely, I love the Fool because it's like, he doesn't necessarily know what lies ahead, yet he's taking the first step towards the direction that he wants to go anyway, despite the unknown, okay? It's like he's choosing his adventure and he's not jaded by the world where he's going to allow fear to keep him from it, right? So what new doors are opening up to you? What new adventures are you trying to take right now? Because I feel like the Fool is encouraging you to take risks, to be adventurous, to have the courage to make changes in your life, or to embrace the changes that are coming your way. It's almost like a clean slate, I feel, with this Fool. I don't know where that's coming from, but whenever there's this new opportunity with the Fool energy, it's kind of like we are little rose-colored glasses when, we're looking at the whole situation, let's say, but it is an optimism that can be beneficial because it doesn't have fear stopping it, okay? So something new person maybe coming into your life, a new situation, a new opportunity, something that is kind of being presented to you, and it's like, here's your chance. Are you going to leap or not, right? So you have the green man, and that says the forces of nature favor you. So if some of you have decided to take a new step, okay, a step in a new direction, let's say, there's nothing to fear, okay? There's nothing to worry about. This card is a positive card in the sense that the universe is on your side, all right? It kind of has your back. I look at this energy, this green man, I see him as kind of like a protective energy. Like he wards the negativity away. I have him on the outside. I have 2 green men on the outside of my house. And I live in the woods. And, it kind of makes me feel like the nature spirits protect my house, okay? So I see this as a protective energy. I see this as one that has your back. So whatever new venture you're taking, whatever step you're taking in a different direction, whatever new doors are opening up to you, walk through them confidently, basically. Have the courage to walk through those doors. The universe is watching over you, protecting you, has your back. Wow, okay. 2 cards flew out for you. You have the sun. Beautiful energy here. The sun is like fiery energy, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign energy for sure. 9 of Pentacles speaks of independence, basking in the fruit of your labors, success, having the ability to earn your way without the aid or the help of others. So I'm wondering if wondering if the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles is bringing you some kind of financial success, whether that be a new opportunity for a job or a career or some kind of financial independence. The Sun is such good energy, like it's high vibes, right? High vibes and positivity shining down on the situation. I see the Sun in this card as well. So I'm looking at, yeah, you know what? This is kind of cool. Let me go back here. I just want to show you the imagery, how similar it feels. The sun, people frolicking, he's frolicking. So you have the dog and the person, you have two people here. Right? So I'm looking at this like the sun shines positivity and light on any situation that it comes in contact with, right? So the Fool is always on a journey. He's taking a journey forward. And I feel like the sun is literally warming your back and lighting the way. So you're not in the dark. This is a step that you're taking in another direction that is completely illuminated. All right? You have the Green Man, which is just giving you another push in the right direction, saying that you're on the right path and that the universe has your back. So if you're looking to take a risk, if you're looking to do something different, trust that it's the right thing to do for you, whatever that may be. The sun is all about your success, and it can speak of basically things in your favor, happiness. So I almost want to say only good can come of it. Only good could come of this new journey or this new chapter or new door or new situation you find yourself in. Only good can come of it. The Nine of Pentacles also shows, you know, that energy. It's like being surrounded with lush abundance, prosperity, fruitfulness. So whatever you're stepping into right now with that Fool energy, yeah, it might be completely new. And maybe, I want to say maybe even out of your comfort zone. Okay, because it's new territory. Sometimes change is difficult. Sometimes change is hard for us. We don't really, we don't really know what's awaiting us on the other side. But I want to say with the Fool, he's taking that leap of faith anyway, despite the unknown. But whatever's on the other side of this for you is definitely something positive with that sun. It's only positive energy shining down on you, lighting the way, warming the situation. All right, it's not like cold feet. It's not like you have cold feet. I feel like this is you stepping into your fullest potential with the Nine of Pentacles. Again, very independent, self-actualized person or situation that has you feeling like you got this. It's like, I can do this. I can do this on my own. I know how to provide for myself. I know how to take care of myself. I can really accomplish this because I'm confident enough. And I have what it takes. The Nine of Pentacles, it's such a lush card. Like that's what I think. That's the word I think of when I think of the Nine of Pentacles. I think of lush. Like all of this beauty, all of this abundance, all of these things blooming, all these bright colors. Like this is high energy, high frequency. I'm basking in this. I'm basking in the journey. I'm basking in these good vibes. I'm basking in my blessings. Like that's really what I'm getting from this. Basking in your blessings. But I want to say you have to give yourself a little credit, because there are times when the full energy, there are times when the full energy will hesitate to take that step, to take that leap in a new direction. There are times when the fool will allow a fear of failure to stop him or her. But it's like, you're not doing that. You're not allowing a fear of failure to stop you. You're very courageous. You're very, I almost want to say you're challenging yourself. You're challenging yourself to take these steps, to do something different. Because you know it's going to lead you to independence. You know that it's going to put you on to a path of success. And you are trusting enough of the universe to know that it has your back. That if you've been inspired to do this new thing, or start this new thing, or this new chapter in your life, it's because it was meant for you. So I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles like, yeah, money's good, finances are good, career's looking up. Might come across some like a financial gain or financial windfall of some sort. Some kind of success, financial success even. Some kind of financial blessing that you could be basking in. Something material. Living it up even. Spoiling yourself a little bit with that Nine of Pentacles as well. Because of these changes, or this new experience, or this new situation that you find yourself in, this new blessing. But I almost want to say celebrated. Like, there's something to be celebrated here. I almost want to say you'll be celebrating your successes. You'll be celebrating a new chapter in your life. Wow. Okay. See, look. You have the Joker, which to me, I read this as the Fool in a playing card deck. So you technically have the Fool twice. It says, didn't you know you had this much power? You can move mountains. You can do anything. Absolutely. That really resonates. Okay? That really resonates. Like I said, if you knew it, something tells me that you know on a deeper level, on a subconscious level, that if the universe is leading you on this path, there was a reason for it. And you knew you had it in you all along, right? The Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, again, fire sign energy I was mentioning with the sun, right? You could be dealing with that energy. That could be you. But this is a creative energy. She knows how to really tap into her creative spark. She is all about enthusiasm. She is courageous. She is creative. And yeah, as a wand energy, she can sometimes be a risk taker. They go after what they want, head first, headstrong. They don't allow anything to deter them. And I feel like you did that. You had a vision, I want to say, with the Queen of Wands. You had a vision. Look, and I said celebrate, and that's on this card, and I didn't really pay attention to it. But yeah, that was confirming what I was feeling from this. But let me get back to the Queen of Wands. She is all about creativity, all right? She is all about being that go-getter energy, and there's a showmanship about her. She manages to get noticed for that creativity, for her liveliness, right? I'm getting this and this together, honestly. These two are just, she exudes this confidence. She exudes this courage. not gender specific, but she exudes this kind of high vibe energy. And it's that frequency that is putting you on the right path, that is attracting the very thing that you're after. Okay? It's that high vibe energy that's putting you on this path with the Fool. You're going after what you want with courage, with enthusiasm. You're choosing your next adventure. You're doing it with an oomph behind you. And you're not going to allow anything to stop you because you know this is what you're supposed to be doing. No hesitation. Zero hesitation with the Queen of Wands. Not hesitating at all. You have a vision. You're following through with it. Permanence. You might be signing something. You might be solidifying it, sealing a deal, writing a contract, signing your name on something, agreeing to something, but you're happy about it. I could see paperwork being signed, contracts being signed, something material, okay? It could be a big purchase, a car, a house, a new business contract, a new job that you're agreeing to, or something on paper. But I'm also hearing making your mark. This is an opportunity with this new door that's opening up to you, this new opportunity, this new venture, whatever it is that you're taking a risk on. This is a chance for you to make your mark and truly stand in your success. This is an opportunity for you to be successful, to bask in your blessings, to share your talents, your gifts, your creativity, maybe earn money from it, make your talents work for you, be independent, maybe a self-starter, maybe self-employed, something creative that is going to help you make your mark in some way. And then you have this: celebration, fun, enjoyment. So yeah, definitely what I was already feeling before. I was getting the vibe of like having something to celebrate because you're going to celebrate your success. Now, I could go back to the sun and say the sun usually speaks of travel, sunny places, vacation. So I know the warm weather is approaching. I know we're still in spring, but you could be moving somewhere sunny, seeking your independence in a new place, in a new location. You could be moving with the Fool. Again, the Fool is always about taking a journey. And maybe it's a permanent journey. Okay, maybe it's a permanent journey. It's like the forces of nature have your back because this is something you have to do. So some of you could be moving, some of you could be relocating, seeking your independence in another place, looking for a positive new, location in which to live, a new life elsewhere. Definitely feeling the vibe of like movement and travel. I think that's coming from the sun. But it's a permanent change. It's a change that's happening. It's a new door that's going to lead to something solid, something real, something permanent. It's going to help you make your mark. Some of you could be moving out of state. I don't know where I'm hearing that, or out of the country. But it's really going to put you on a path to seek your independence. So let's see what we have for oracles. Hathor. There's so many different ways to say it. Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Yeah, receive your blessings. Basking in your blessings, right? This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. That's beautiful. More, I always see the sun disk and I do think of the sun. But I feel like, yeah, I don't know why this and this are giving me vibes right now. the Nine of Pentacles will bask in its blessings. It will make or provide, create channels for which to receive its blessings. And I think that's what you're doing. I think that's what this is saying. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is both creative and intuitive. All right? Yeah, all this high energy stuff. I think your energy is increasing. Your blessings are increasing. You're in a very auspicious or prosperous time right now. And it says, okay, yeah, the presence of love will always cast out fear. Now, weren't we saying earlier that the Fool, there's no fear in taking that leap, like it is courage. You're not, sometimes it can fear the change ahead, or it can fear taking the first step in the journey, and it can sometimes hesitate, allow fear to make it hesitate. But you're not doing that, because you're walking in a state of trust, knowing that this is meant for you. Like I said, you wouldn't be doing this if you didn't think this is what the universe wanted of you. So there is no fear in taking this step forward. There is no fear in doing so. And because you're not scared of what lies ahead, that's how the blessings will pour in. There's no fear, so you're leaving yourself open and receptive to receive the blessings. There's nothing blocking you from those blessings because you've removed the fear. But these changes are celebratory. It's something to be happy about. Whatever it is, whatever you're walking into right now, whatever next leg of your journey that you're walking into or you're taking right now, is nothing but happy things to come and a lot to celebrate in the future. So you're setting yourself up for this prosperity and to receive, like Hathor says, receive those blessings. Your blessings basically are increasing. Everything's increasing. Everything's expanding for you. It says, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Exactly. If you are in a good place and you are blessed, then that just opens more channels, not only for you to be blessed, but then for you to give back and bless others. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here, number 3 people. I hope this connects with you. If you feel it does, please do leave me a message down below. I love hearing from everybody. It's why I continue to do this, because I figure, it's helping someone out there. And if you want to support my channel, please consider visiting my Etsy page to purchase a personal reading should you need one. All kinds of readings there to choose from, as well as some of my handmade crystal jewelry I have. You can check me out on Instagram and on Twitter if you want to connect with me on a one-on-one level. So much love and blessings to everybody watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.